Hello, in this video blog I'm going to be tackling the audience feedback part of my evaluation. To get the feedback I gave out questionnaires to the audience because I thought instead of filming their response I could get like, a general gist instantly using that. Also it's easier for them to kind of go into specific detail. For my audience I chose young people and old people because I wanted to see if it reinforced my demographic, because I'd pitched all of my digipack, the music video and the magazine advert at younger people. So obviously if the younger people liked it and the older people didn't, that reinforced, but I wanted to see if they would, like the older people, if they would like it either. Basically, I asked them to rate it out of 10 to begin with, and got majority 8, I got a 9, I got a 7 as well. So that kind of shows that it was well received overall. But they did have some things to say. The things that they liked, majority, the younger people liked the video and the music, and they said that works well together. But as you can imagine, the older people didn't really like the music because it was it's quite repetitive. EDM, kind of electronic dance music. There's not a lot of change going on. They said that they enjoyed the speeded up part in my video where I'm walking along with a torch and we speed up the camera, because they said it was quite menacing and quite jittery and it added to the mysterious vibe that I was going for. Yeah, they just said it was like enigmatic throughout and it's really good. They said it had a nice narrative and unique ideas and themes within, so having a person in the skull and shooting it in a forest and such and such. I asked them to choose which age group they would for, so I could ask them, and it ranged from 16, so teenagers, to up to 35. So the older people that I asked which age should start at 40, they didn't really they said that they should like pitch it to a younger audience. So that kind of just, I'm glad that's worked out. So I think that part of my like planning ahead went well. They gave me things to improve on. The big one was the chase sequence. So like the whole video is kind of like a chase between them, and at the end they meet the masked man. But they said that it kind of lacked tempo, and they didn't really know what was going on quite a bit at the time. So I guess to do that, to make it more obvious, you can make the actors kind of look a little bit more edgy instead of just laxly walking through the forest, and yeah, just kind of maybe add some exterior lights in there to make an atmosphere for it, because at the end of the thing they said that the video lacked atmosphere, kind of. So if you use some lights and maybe a few more sharper cuts, that kind of create the edginess that I wanted. They also said that the protagonist could be made a little bit more threatening through the use of props. So if you, instead of using a mask, we could use face paint and paint on a skull, or change up his costume so he's got like body armour on so he just looks a little bit more intense, or give him a weapon or something. They said the idea itself was really nice, but could have just been like a little bit of polishing up on that idea. Yeah, so that was kind of the thing. They liked the music video. They said the music and the video worked well together. The older people said that the younger people would like it more, which indeed they did, because I got a better response from them. Things to take on next time would be kind of maybe do audience feedback throughout my kind of making process, through the production and the planning, just to kind of get people's thoughts, so I'm catering perfectly to the demographic that I want. And yeah, spend a bit more time on making things kind of atmospheric, because I think that's where it let us down really. It's the fact that the lights didn't really go with the music, and I think together that could have made it a lot more kind of enigmatic. Anyway, thank you very much.